Hey, you're back. I'm glad you made it. No, really, I am. It's good to see you. Here, would you like to stay with me just for a moment? Really, just for a moment, I promise. As much as I would like to, I won't keep you for too long. I know, I know. There's still a lot to be done. But I want to give you some space just to take a breather. A space for you to take some time just for yourself. I know that things have been a lot recently. It's hard to prioritize when you're being pulled in so many different directions. Trying to stay focused when it feels like all the walls are closing in. So much concentrated pressure. It's stressful, it's constant, and, you know, sometimes it can be overwhelming. But you've been handling it the best you could. Even when it doesn't always feel like it, you push yourself to carry so much. And yes, it is a lot. Sure, you might have gotten used to that weight, but that doesn't mean it's not heavy. Then there'll be times when you do mess up, just like everyone else. And it can feel like this giant setback. Maybe it feels like the world comes to a screeching halt. You might replay it over and over and over again in your head, seeing where it went wrong and what you should have done instead. You spiral into these just unending what if scenarios. I know. Believe me, I know. It can be so hard to ask for help, to talk to someone. Maybe it even scares you. Maybe you don't want to seem like you're weak or you're afraid to come off as a burden. Or it may feel like what you're doing is not enough. It can be hard to give yourself grace. The same grace you give to others. But you are so deserving of your own kindness and the warmth you show everyone else. Even if it doesn't always seem like it. I promise. I promise you. You are. So, will you let me help you? To be here for you? I I just want to remind you always, you are worthy. You are wonderful. You are good. You are not a burden. You are enough just by being you. Your worth is not determined by your output or what you give to others. Your value comes from within. And no one, absolutely no one, can take that away from you. You are golden. So golden. You are good. You are valid. You are worthy. You are allowed to take up space and exist exactly how you see fit, simply because you are you. Please, let me just give you even a single moment of reprieve to find some sort of clarity and calm. Let me help you with that. I insist. Right here, right now, in this space, this in between. It's okay to need it. I mean, just think about it. This place was made just for you. So, let me help you. Just take some time for yourself. to regroup, to pause, to just breathe. You need to be the priority right now. It is okay to make yourself the priority. You don't need mine or anyone else's permission to do so. This is just me taking the time to remind you. Let's relax together, okay? You can use this as a sleep aid or perhaps just a little pause in your day. If you can, I want you to get just nice and comfortable. Cuddle up, lay down, sit down, just rest. You can close your eyes or keep your gaze lowered. But the most important thing is to focus on my words. Focus on my voice. Let me guide you into relaxation. You are safe. You are calm. You are good. Let's start by focusing on our breath. Okay? Just ease into it. We're going to do a few deep breaths together. In through the nose and out through the mouth. We'll go nice and slow. Let the air fill your lungs before sighing it all out. Ready? Breathe in. And out. And again. Breathe in. And out. Good. Good. Breathe in. And out. See? That was wonderful. Thank you. Now, let your breath find its natural pace. Let the air softly enter and leave as it wants. Notice how your chest just rises and falls with each inhale and exhale. Good, good. Let's do some gentle movements. Take your shoulders, raise them up to your ears. Hold it. Hold it. And then release them back down. Then we're going to gently rock your head side to side. Notice any tension in your neck as you do so. Good. Now, let your head rest in its neutral position. Unclench your jaw. Let your eyebrows loosen up. Let's bring awareness to the rest of your body. Notice any of those lingering tightnesses or tension that's built up in your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your back, your legs, your feet. And let just all of that tension slowly drain out. Let the weight of your body sit and rest comfortably. Just let my voice guide you further and further down. It's okay. It's okay to drift. And while you're drifting along, just listen to my voice. Let me just ramble a bit. I'll take your silence as an okay. So a few months ago, I was visiting the countryside. The house was farther out with little phone service. There was no hustle and bustle of the city. No place to be. No plans or schedule binding me down. Just a time to exist. And at that house, there were no streetlights. No light pollution to blot out the sky. Of course, with my luck, the first few nights were overcast. But on the last night of that trip, the sky was completely clear. And when you walked far enough away from the house, the universe just opened up. So I went and I laid down on the grass. Glancing up at the sky, I just took it all in. I took in my surroundings. There were hundreds of thousands of stars sparkling. Their varying hues and size and brilliance just it kept me staring for ages. It was easy to pick out the Big Dipper, and I continued to search for their constellations. While I looked up at the sky, I could hear the hum of the earth around me. A soft breeze fanning my face, the crickets strumming, the nearby river babbling away. Above me was just this vastness of our universe. And all around me was the vibrancy of our world. That was such a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing to just exist and experience it all. To remember that life is all around us. It's within us. It's easy to breathe deeply, to breathe calmly, to exist and just sink down. Deeper and deeper. Drifting along, you are peaceful. It's safe and serene. You are safe and serene. I hope this was a comfortable moment for you. And thank you for taking this time with me. And just know, I am so proud of you. Always. You are so good and valued and loved. Just please remember, you can always return to this in-between whenever you need it. Because it was made for you. So for now, just breathe and relax with me, drifting along as you need.